Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Saxony. We're going for our Saxon Federation, which is a custom achievement that is described down in the video description and also in the comments of the first video of the series. I'm not going to go into detail, but we have a ton of restrictions of what kind of land we're supposed to take and we're not allowed to take, and how we're supposed to deal with our neighbors. And on the way, we're also going to try to finish up doing Voltaire's Nightmare, getting 75 countries in the HRE, and potentially even Meissner Porcelain with all those China provinces that we need to grab. Now, we've been looking for a way to attack our neighbor here in Bohemia, and they're being annoying. But I'm sure we're going to find a way here. Unfortunately, I just checked this out between episodes. We made an alliance last episode with our friends in Würzburg, assuming that their interest in Nuremberg would lead to me being able to promise them territory in this war. I cannot, not even if I co-belligerate Nuremberg. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, they don't care. Unfortunately. Maybe because they have a truce. Accepting would destabilize Würzburg. What is your connection to Nuremberg? You're not allied. Why would... What? Frankfurt, Palatinate, Saxony, and Ulm. You're not married to the Nurembergians. Why would this destabilize you? I don't know. Something about free cities? Maybe. Well, what it means is we're just gonna have to use the help of the Austrians, and that's it. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a tech advantage. We had a tech advantage for a few months, but I wasn't quite ready to declare war then, and the Bohemians caught up really quickly to Tech 4, so that's probably not going to happen. As long as we have this ruler, it seems unlikely that we're actually going to get a tech advantage anywhere. And the next one is not as... I mean, it's good. It's a good tech. It's a really good tech. But it's not a morale tech. So it's not utter nuts. I just don't see any other way we can get better here, except for take our force limit thing. Oh, Imperial Ambition, what? Have at least 2 electors back in Saxony become an emperor. Yeah, we do have that. We get another diplomat and bonus improved relations. Interesting. Charlemagne's legacy, we need to become the emperor. Now I kind of want this. Well, I don't really want this now, because I don't need the extra diplomat or the improved relations right now. But things might change and we might no longer be backed by people. We just need 1 extra because we are an elector, though. It seems pretty easy. Just keep Cologne on our good side. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that. Let's unpause past some time, but I do definitely want to declare this war. I'm gonna try to get that last claim on this place. I'm not gonna rent anybody any condottieri. I also don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Regency in Anhalt. I assume that doesn't change anything. War here somewhere would be so great. The Renaissance has spawned. Ugh, that's not great. Where did it spawn, though? Where did you spawn, Mr. Renaissance? I mean, in Italy, I assume. Couldn't be further away. Freaking Palermo. But it does spread immediately in our country. For reasons, because we're European, I guess. Yep. European 10 development province. If we were bigger, it would be better. 20. 20 would be helpful. Yeah, we're gonna get it eventually. It's also gonna spread up here from the south, right? So I'm waiting for this claim, or for being discovered, or for something nice happening here. Also, some money in the bank will be useful. Go away with your condottieri. Wouldn't hate having the nobles happy again before we go to war, but if it happens during war, that's also okay. It's not like it's awful. Very little money or 10. I'm gonna take the 10 prestige. Prestige, it does decay, which sucks, but it helps with combat stats. And that's something we might need. We're gonna fight an uphill battle here, even though we have the Emperor on our side. It's gonna be rough. Poland influencing Brandenburg. So we're close to the 35 that we need here, right? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the money spending. So turn on the forts and turn on my... There we go. Turn on my army maintenance. It's a lot of money we're spending here. Now I'm gonna put my troops into Leipzig so we can just immediately go and crush the Anhalte army. But then we need to try to keep our army alive, and that could be a problem. We'll see. Do I grant you a generalship? I actually think I do. You're no longer particularly powerful. Yeah, there's a modifier dropping off, but there's also two positive modifiers dropping off before us. So yeah, let's do this. Have influential unhappy nobles. But we get Friedrich Schönfeld. Who has missed his time. 4 fire is not really what you're looking for here. But I mean, it's still. Infantry still does do fire damage in this phase, and we're almost all infantry, right? Yeah, 8 infantry, 2 cavalry. And we look at our unit types. Technology. Sure, our infantry does slightly more shock than fire. And our cav does no fire. But we're still gonna get that big modifier on these 0.35. And the fire phase happens first, as a famous EU4 player does like to point out. So that's good. In sum total, that's good. Now I want to nuke these guys and then try to somehow meet up with these people. Now there's certainly a fort in Prague. So getting past Prague might be a problem. If we can find a way, well, we can probably go through Würzburg to Nuremberg. Then Bavaria is not going to give me military access, but maybe they're going to give it to Austria or my enemies. And if that's the case, then I can walk through here and try to meet up my Austrian friends. Yes, my land might get sieged, will get sieged, almost certainly. But I'd rather have the troops together to fight meaningful battles and hope the enemies just kill themselves sitting on my forts. Sort of the plan here. Alright, let's go, I think. Declare this war. Austria, yeah, you can have land. Fine, and I want to take the gold mine as a war goal. It's gonna be rough to take that in the first couple of years, probably, of this war, but hey. I don't think I co-belligerent anybody, because that would be calling in other people. It's you, it's Anhalt, who also has other friends, and then it's Ferrara, who I'm sure has other friends, right? Just Bohemia. Ah, but guaranteed by Milan. So yeah, I'm just going to declare normal war here. We don't want to take land from anybody but Bohemia anyway. So Austria, please come in. Did we set our desires? No. So I want all this, I think. That should align with what the Austrians want, yep. So we shouldn't have any problems. Austria should give control of all this land to me, if they do take it, so we don't have to rush or anything. Let's grab build to force limit here for that bonus morale. I really don't think I want to do this for the 10 prestige. Let's just go. Declare war. No Cosbelly, not on you. On you. Take Cheb. Make Austria co-belligerent. Call them in. Not co-belligerent. Promise them territory. Call them in. Declare. Allied to Anhalt, Nuremberg and Ferrara, and roots over Silesia, who will aid them. Wait a day, get in there. Also, don't play at speed 5 in war. Thank you very much. So crush these guys is the plan. You're going south. Would I have a path? I would, but it's a dangerous one. Can I rely on the Austrians to do good here? I'm gonna give it a shot because this is a dangerous path to walk anyway. Do we have siege pips? We do not. So shift consolidate, grab 4 infantrysts. The rest of you sit in Leipzig, maybe. That's a lot of troops that the Austrians are going to face. Ah, but they're going to go south. If they counter-siege each other, then that's sort of the best result we could have here, I think. What are you doing in Bamberg? You sieging Wien is great. Would like to see much more of that. Losing innovativeness. A siege counter-siege war is just awesome. Come on, stop with the disease outbreaks. What we don't want is them to take Wien. We kind of need to stop that from happening. And ooh, the Austrians are being dumb and getting caught by Nuremberg here. Yep, getting caught. Totally. And now Bohemia did stop the siege of Wien because of it, which is sweet. And they did win this. Cool. Where are you going? Back to Wien? Awesome. That's probably the best outcome there. Because it will allow us... It reset the siege timers that they had. If they had any progress, it will have reset that. Honestly, with everybody busy down there, I should probably go ahead and loot some of this land. I really want to take Geb. I should have taken this as a war goal. I didn't realize there was a fort in Pilsen too. The reason that matters is that, yeah, I can take control of Geb, but as soon as I remove my troops, the fort in Pilsen is going to take it back. If I had taken this as a war goal, we could just take control of it and then keep it. I'm going to send you south and even allow people to attach to me, because then we're going to throw these Bohemians out of Wien. Which unfortunately is farmlands, but there's a river. They have 2 maneuver. We have no maneuver. So we're not going to get that bonus either. We're going to have enough troops? How much is this? 12,000 Austrians. We're going to be slightly outnumbered. Is that worth it? Or is it going to lead to these guys stopping there? See if we can threaten them a bit. I don't want them to stop their siege. Tempted to attack into these grasslands in Linz. Yeah, let's do that one. We're not going to take river crossing because they don't have a general. If they stop the siege of Wien, then that's good. If they don't stop the siege of Wien, then we just murder this army. Except that Austria is not following anymore. Oh, we took Ratibor already. Excellent. That's going to be super helpful. We got a minus from crossing anyway. Oh, we have no maneuver. Right. I assume we had at least 1 maneuver here. Ooh, don't get in there in time, please. That would be really bad. 27. We have 7 days to kill these 3,000 guys. And you arrive on the 26th, so that might help. 2 more days. Oh, come on. Ah, they barely made it in. Now, is this a battle we want to fight? Friedrich Schönewedt is running the show. Rolling badly, having that -1. They have more cav. We have 9,000 additional guys coming in, but they have 6,000 additional guys coming in. We could run. I think we run, and then the Austrians should run as well. Yeah, we just run one step. We just run to Ostmark here. Should make the Austrians run, right? I hope they weren't idiots and didn't run. They did run, but I don't know if they ran because of cleverness or because of, well, running. I really want you to stick with me, Austria. I love that we have the Siege of Silesia, and that we might get the Siege of Anhalt. I don't love that these guys are potentially coming to medic my siege. Honestly, let's leave here. Try not to get caught by these. The reason I'm doing this... I certainly do not want to fight you. Do I? No. Let's not fight these guys in horny something something. We may have to give up the Siege of Anhalt, which would be really sad. Can we force another battle in Wien? We could get the... This is so scary though. These 9,000 guys there. I feel like I'm gonna have to break the siege. Unless they go for grabbing their land, and they don't. What's this? Nobility and state gains loyalty, which would be good. Burghers lose loyalty, which would be... lose army tradition, I don't like that at all. And more influence on the nobles. Or unhappy noble. Oh, gain 2% professional. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. They did swap around a bit, but this is still too much for me. Do I need to run here? I really don't want to run. We can't just let us get murdered here, right? It's not an option. Where are you running anyway? If you're running to my territory, do I risk it? These 6 guys join me in Anhalt, then that would be good. I think we can get out to Leipzig before they can get into Anhalt from Wittenberg. So that is actually an option. Also have no troops here. Ah, you're coming. Where are you going to Vogtland for reasons? You're staying around in Saxon. They're taking the battle, and Austria's not helping. So I have to leave? I can leave in time, right? 26th of December, 30th of December. Can even give it a few days. How many days do we have in the siege? 6 days. You arrive in 8. So we could risk the 35%, but then we do take the battle for sure. If we get Anhalt, that's awesome. If we don't get Anhalt, that's bad. 35%? 1 day? Come on, Austrians. You're not turning around, are you? 27th. I mean, maybe my attachment point is just... I should have just not have these guys attachable too, but I kind of want these guys to join me as well. So... Oh, it's so greedy to stay here. Nuremberg, how's your tech? You're on tech 4. Do you have military stuff? No. So that's good. Still, it's 6 guys, and they have a leader. A terrible one, but still a leader against our 4. And we have our reinforcements are far away. I'm gonna risk it. Apparently I'm gonna risk it, because now we can't get out anymore. And we didn't win the siege. And now my troops are probably gonna die there. And all because, well, partially my greed. And partially the fact that these Austrians didn't help. But I can't fault them for that too much. Do I want this battle then? Ah, the greed, the greed. You guys can run on the 11th of January, and I will. That's the 11th. I think I just run to Liegnitz. Cost me 1,600 men, a bunch of war score, and of course my siege. The siege being unavoidable there. But the rest is bad. You're coming to Liegnitz. Oh no. Oh no. On the 13th, we can arrive on the 8th. Okay. Let's get to Liegnitz. Oh yeah, you're stopping. Good. I just didn't want my guys to die to the 20,000 there. The question is how much do we need here? They stopped the siege of Wien again, which is sweet, but that means there's tons of troops up here, which is not. Ferrara is here, which is also not very sweet. I wonder if taking Cheb gives me enough war score to get something out of this, because this is still very scary. Do you have a siege pip on a leader? You don't even have a leader here. I'm gonna set up a siege of Anhalt, I think. a small one. Mostly using Austrian troops. So we get one small infantryist here, have that be attachable to, have these others not be attachable to. Get you out. The Austrians should join you in the siege. Good, good. And then you, what are you doing, Austria? What is this move? You're trying to hunt down the Ferrarans? That does not seem right to me. Does that seem right to you? That's a lot of people coming in to stop my siege again. Yeah, we can't do this. Get out. Be attachable to... I don't want to take this battle without the Austrians around. I'm going to take the war goal. And see what that does. I mean, it's not going to do much for our war score right now. And the fact that the fort in Pilsen really is the problem. Gain a papal influence. I'll do it. I think that's better than 5 prestige in the long run. I really wish this... Oh, you're sieging back? Sundgau? Come on, Austria. That's not a move. It's a space station. Okay, that was way too funny. 22% war score. They're not even interested in a white piece right now. War is too short, and all that. We could try to piece out Anhalt, but really what does that do? They would probably... No, they're not even doing it. You're fully occupied. Or at least... Well, let's wait a day. Now we're sieging you. That puts them a lot closer. Not enough, but a lot closer. But the stupidity of the Austrians, or they're sieging down Ferrara at least, I mean, that's something. If they get that siege and we can hold the north, then we can piece out Ferrara. That takes 8 troops out. I think that's good. But we learned that we can't piece out Anhalt yet. Yeah, you don't get that war goal. Unfortunately, too slow for my dance here. I did want to get the ticking thing. This is hills. I'm not too worried sitting here. What is this? Poland fighting Hungary. Did they call in the Austrians? No. Good. Because I need the Austrians to be focused. I mean, if they're focused on Ferrara, that's horrible. But at least they're doing something here. They're going to try to take back the Bohemian subject. Who we can't separate piece out because they're a subject. Which sucks. I think I leave a guy here. It's a bit risky for that guy. But I do want to continue having this war score. I'm gonna let that one stack lock in and then kill it. Yeah, they're taking back the non-fort parts of Silesia, but that part is fine. The part that's not fine is the fact that the Austrians are... Oh, you stopped the siege of Wien again, that's good. I was about to say that the Austrians are not getting the same... progress that the Bohemians are on Wien, but the Bohemians just reset themselves, which is cool. Oh, and these guys just trapped themselves, I think. Unless my timing is off. Ah, you didn't lock in. That is sad. You're gonna try to go for my dudes. You are. 23rd, 19th. If you don't stop your move. Ah, they did. They made me lock in and then stop. I couldn't wait for them to lock in this time because they were... they were threatening my troops. I'm gonna try to go and stop these guys from taking Ratibor. Threatening that should either stop the siege, I guess, immediately. So the expectation there was, how do you have none stuffs? How do you have no morale? Did you just change your troop types mid-combat? And I won't make it. I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. It's a good chance we're not gonna make it in time. Yeah, they're gonna get their morale back, right? Ah, and now I get caught. Punished for my hubris. Yeah, this war is not going the way I wanted to. How many Austrian troops do I have here? Just 1,000. It's not going to be enough. I would really have loved... Oh, if I had seen that, if I had known that, that would have been nuts. Could have just stack wiped the Bohemians. Oh, look at these armies coming in here. They are defending that war goal, alright. How long till you die? 4 days. Seems unlikely. I can run. I guess we run to Canton here. I mean, we lost almost all our troops, but didn't get stack wiped. So I'm gonna try to take this battle, I think. It's rough, but we're arriving before the end of the month. Yeah, so they're gonna be low on morale. We have backup coming in. Ah, this stack also got caught. I need to not do these things. I just need to not have my... With so many enemies around, I can't afford to leave small stacks sitting. Oh yeah, you're dead. 21st? Yeah, you're just dead. So we start this battle with a giant morale advantage. We have support coming in. That's so many enemies though. How do they all have so many troops? Where's my Austrian help? I mean, I guess they're doing things. Yeah, we didn't actually die. Which is surprised. No, you stopped your siege of... Austria, why? The one thing you were doing. At least we won a battle. Lost more troops than they did. We won a battle, we saved Wien. Save Vienna, save the world, or something. Another Austrian state gonna go to die. Ugh. So we have problems, guys. Nuremberg. Yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna go and sit on Nuremberg and try to piece out Nuremberg. That's my new plan. They being a one-province minor should lead to them not liking being fully besieged, even though, well, I would actually be sieging them. I will turn on defensiveness here for sure. Keep my forts. This was the original plan, right? Was to have the enemies sit on the forts. So close. How do we get you to stop this? I mean, this causes war exhaustion, which in turn will make them more likely to want out. Government reform. This is a tough war, guys. I mean, I guess I was right in bonus manpower or tax and less nobility influence. No, I'm going to take the manpower. I was right in not doing this war earlier. I mean, I don't know if it would have been literally worse earlier, but it probably would have been. I'm just gonna hope that Ferrara is not rebuilding troops at home right now. Oh, Austria is going back. Okay, so I don't need to do this. Let's join up with my other troops, as much as I have them. Wall breach. Don't fancy that one. This actually changes length of war. So if we would get that siege, that would be fine, but we're not going to, are we? Not without Austrian help up here. And the enemy is clearly willing to just put everybody on Ferrara, which is the enemy. Yes, Austria is the enemy. Austria is just... What are you doing, Austria? Why would you be doing this to me? Lose some ducats. 4 ducats I can lose, I guess. Anybody not happy to be in there? Nuremberg is on medium. 16. Ferrara is on medium. 19. Do you maybe want out Ferrara? Probably not, because they're not fully occupied. If we could piece one of these guys out, that would already be so helpful. But without the Austrian troops, I don't see how I could do anything here. Oh, I need also to turn on the edict here. Should have done that earlier as well. Be defensive, please. And we're gonna lose the siege of Silesia too. It's just a dumpster fire here. We need these guys to be super unlucky. And our siege to be super lucky. And then maybe you're making gains or something. If that siege happens, Nuremberg is going to immediately flip. They're going to be able to fully peace out. But this is so bad. Austria, you're the worst. And Vogtland has been taken. That is, I mean, oh, we won the siege of Nuremberg. Okay, that helps us stop these guys. It's a start. It's a start. What do I want from you? Can't vassalize you, apparently. Can't take your land. I mean, I can't fully annex you anyway, so we're gonna take your war reps. Would I be allowed to vassalize them? I need to check that up in the rules. We can't fully annex them, but I don't know if I can vassalize them. But I technically just can't here, so... I want your war reps, I want prestige, I want money, really. Trade power, does it matter? We don't care about Hessen, though, do we? No. So I don't care about your trade power, I don't care about your steering of trade. Let's just grab some... all the ducats you will give me. 0.18 inflation? Maybe I don't take any ducats. And then I will just grab the prestige. I guess not as much. Do I want to annul the lines to Bohemia? Probably not. Just gonna grab, like, random other alliances annulled. So we get extra prestige. Really for themselves, right? Yes. I mean, this gives me a lot of war score in the real war. Let's have a quick look at this, but they are not even willing to peace out, no. So yeah, we're gonna stop Nuremberg. Nuremberg, talk to me. That's Würzburg. Nuremberg. It's for peace. All of this, yes. 14 prestige, and they get out. Which is why we do this. Now that just stopped the siege of Saxon, which is awesome. And now I'm gonna go threaten these people. I think they're gonna run away. No, they're not. And they're not getting support. This is not a great battle for us. If they manage to support this battle, it's a bad battle for us. But they're locked in other directions. There might be a chance we can do this. Yeah, there's the support coming. Fudge. Fudge shouldn't have done it. When? 27th. We're gonna win the battle first, I think, yeah. So that's good insofar as it allows us... It reset the siege timer and we got the morale back. So that's good. You know what's not good? Fighting this war alone while the Austrians are busy in Ferrara. And we're probably gonna get stack wiped here. I don't see how that's not the case. I'll try not to. Try not to get stack wiped. Try not to die. And you all know what's gonna happen here, right? The Austrians are gonna give up the siege at some point and do nothing again. This battle, it's good that this battle starts like this, so we get our timer ticking while there's only a small army. See if we can survive until the 9th of December. Now we're being super outflanked. But actually they can't flank that much. All of these troops are not participating in the battle. Friedrich, unfortunately, not rolling all that well. And Albrecht is a powerful general, apparently. Albrecht? What do you do, Albrecht? No, he just rolled well. I'm stupid. That's not a +4. Let's wait for the end of this battle and then put a cut in here. and see whether or not we can win next time. I'm gonna try to run through these Austrians. We killed almost as many as we lost there, which, considering how caught we were, is good. We're losing the Siege of Ratibor here, and there's still so many troops in the war. The enemies have way more troops than we do. Wow, we're so outnumbered now. I did not realize that would happen. So what I need here is... Piecing out Ferrara won't even do insane amounts. Who does bring the lion's share here? It's Bohemia with 16,000 infantry, of course. And then, yeah, it's just Bohemia. So piecing out these miners is nice and all, but it's not... It's not gonna save us, is it? Let's just hang out. Try to recover our troops in friendly territory while these guys die on the hills of Saxon. Grab tech, put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this dumpster fire, then please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. If you have any ideas how I could have made these Austrians be less stupid, then do tell me in the comment section. Tell me anything else you want to in the comment section as well. And if you have anything to say, well, comment section again. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Yes.